Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where I'm a little bit overfed because I had the audacity. I decided to drink some Savior Snaps at the end of the last episode. What a fool am I. Also, I went back to get Pebbles. Pebbles? There we go. Because it occurred to me, you see, that maybe I was being a little bit dumb in not getting my horse. Yeah. It's remarkable how many things I notice in editing. Basically, when I'm editing my footage, I'm the same as you. I'm a viewer. I'm watching my gameplay with a viewer's eyes and a viewer's attention to detail, because the viewer isn't also thinking about what they're saying and whether they're being funny and whether the joke is about to fall flat or what are they going to talk about next. Is the silence that has been developing for the last 3.2 seconds too long of a silence, etc., etc., etc. There are many things that go through my mind when I'm actually commentating that do not have to go through my mind when I'm just watching. And suddenly I am not a massive derp. Or at least I'd like to think I'm not as massive of a derp. I'm still probably a derp, just not quite of as huge a one as I usually am. Seriously though, at this moment I'm going to take the opportunity to say a heartfelt sorry to every Let's Player who, before I started Let's Playing myself, I would often think, how have you missed it? Are you playing this game with your eyes closed? Also, how have you not thought about this? It's obvious! Every game you've been playing since you were like 10 has trained you to think of this potential outcome of this puzzle. Why are you missing it now? Well, the reason is, as it happens, because they're talking to people who aren't there while they're playing. That takes a lot of mental resources. I would say, at most, only about 40% of my brain is actually thinking about the game at any one time. The rest of it is thinking about jokes and what I'm saying, and whether I'm talking properly, and also that my braces are hurting because they're cutting my cheeks. Things like that. Oh well. Right, we've got to be up there. Pebbles, are you okay with climbing? I've missed where I'm meant to be. Oh, Pebbles. Why? Why, Pebbles? Let's go back this way then. They need to be near the water, apparently. Right, we've just got to go straight up there. I can scarcely see a thing. I know what will fix this problem. Whomp. Only, now I can't see anything that's further ahead of me. This is not great. Never mind, Pebbles. Hopefully you don't mind the rain. Hopefully you have an outlook on rain the same as I do, in that it's a delightful little distraction from the sweltering heat of everyday life. Right. Doesn't look like anyone's about. Alright, you just hang tight there, Pebbles. I need to go and do things. I need to go and talk to people. It is nighttime though, so I'm probably not going to get to talk to people. I could deal with the fire, or I could maybe eat. Do I want to? No. No, I don't. I don't want to eat right now. Ooh, St. John's wort. Yeah, sure, I'll gather some of these. One day we won't have to have that cutscene every time I want to practice my herbalism and gather plants so that I can become filthy, obnoxiously rich from selling flowers. Okay, someone left their clothes there, fair enough. Anything else going on? No. I'm not actually seeing any charcoal piles. Oh, really? Please don't tell me this is your charcoal pile. Do you even know how to charcoal? I'm somewhat concerned. No, this is probably quite historically accurate, and this probably works fine. Or maybe it's a charcoal pile in the process of being set up. It's just smoking for some strange reason, but that's not how I would have made a charcoal pile. I probably would have built some sort of... probably set up a fire of some sort, made a kind of a mud kiln around it with plenty of air holes at the bottom, a little hole at the top, stacked it with wood aforehand. Something along those lines, but this is probably just a different way of doing it that I've never really considered. I will have to look it up. I am now possessed of a curiosity about how one makes charcoal. What have we got over here? We've got some more mushrooms. I'll gather these, but I'm not seeing many people around here, which is unfortunate. What? Oh, I decided to sit down. And I possibly could read. I'm not going to, though, because to me... reading is witchcraft right now. The pages are just scrawled with heretical symbols, probably summon demons. Hello? Oh, hello there. Hello there. No. No. It is night time. I'm not tired because I never get tired at night. Because I am the perfect lock-picking, thieving machine. But I'm working against my nature. Damn it! Hello, hello, hello. Charcoal burner spokesman. Hello. Can I wake you up?
Why are you waking me?
Because I want to talk to you.
Go away.
Fine. I suppose this was the wrong time to show up. Oh, well, it would have been an okay time to show up if I hadn't have gone back to my horse. Can I snooze down here? You haven't even got a guest bed. Oh, well, this is wretched. Well, Pebbles, we could just stay out here in the rain, but I'd rather you have summer at least. But I don't see anywhere nearby. You know what? I'm gonna. Let's take you in amongst the trees. It'll be a little bit less wet. And then I will... Let's just try and find somewhere you can be shielded from the rain a little bit. I mean, it looks like the rain is coming straight down. How unfortunate. Let's go around then and up. Up into the forest a little ways. And then, are you Skyrim horse? This is the test. You may have some Skyrim in you. Okay, there we go. You just settle down there. I will go to sleep right beside you. Or rather, I will wait right beside you for several minutes. Energy isn't so great. And we have got to wait quite some time. I'll have enough energy. Sure. Okay, we'll wait until... Everyone in this game rises much later than I really think they should. But we'll wait until about 6. Some will already have been up for an hour, but it's not so bad. They probably have hard work gathering all of the logs. They probably need a good solid bit of sleep to rest those aching bones. There we go. You know what? Sure, cancel her about 5:30. There we are. I like how it slows right down towards the end there. Okay, you stay there, because the rain is still driving at the moment. Have they woken up? Really? My lord. How do they get any work done in a day? My goodness. Okay, fine. I'll sleep for another hour. Yeah, just one. Bloody lazy sods they are. This is I don't know, maybe this is just cultural thing, but like, wow. 6:30 already? The sun's been up for an hour and a half. Most of the day is gone. Right, let's go another word. I've got important business to discuss, I think. There we are. Charcoal spokesman. Are you the right person to speak to?
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Okay. I need help in my search.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Are there any other places? I'm getting +2 to my general charisma. Sure, I'll actually speak the truth.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Right, okay. Thank you. Where else might he have gone then?
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Well, thank you very much. I'll ask elsewhere.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
Spent most of the day waiting for you, but fine. Pebbles, I'm really sorry about this. Because of those lazy sods, you're going to have to gallop most of this way. Also, I don't need this torch anymore. Let's pop that away. Okay then, Pebbles. I am sorry, but we're gonna have to be off. I wish I had an apple to give you. I noticed they had apples. Those apples are theirs, though. No, you did help me. If you hadn't been as forthcoming with information, and since you seem to have your own troubles, I might well have liberated some of your apples for my trusty steed, who brought me all this way and then had to wait in the rain for you to wake up, you lazy... Ah. Okay, well, let's be on our way. Right, where are we headed? It's definitely going to be up northwards. Really? That is very far away. My lord. Okay, well, we're going to have to follow along the river, I suppose. It shouldn't be too bad. We could actually fast travel a decent bit of the journey. However, I actually quite like riding with Pebbles, so let's go for a ride. It's been so long since I've rode a horse. I do miss Wales so much for many other reasons than just wishing I could still ride my grandfather's horses. Nevertheless, that is the particular reason I am missing it especially badly right now. Right. How are you doing, Pebbles? Oh, you're not doing too badly. You actually got a good well of stamina to draw from. I approve. Which way do we want to go? We want to go over this way. There we are. Don't worry, you can count for a little bit once we get closer. Yeah. How's Henry holding these reins? Not very tightly, actually. The reins look like washing lines, my lord. Though, I've just got up an 11 in horsemanship, so I guess I can give you a break, Henry, since you almost certainly have not ridden horses properly before. Okay, let's slow you down, sweetheart. There we go. Alright, we've got to make some good distance, though. Let's have a quick gander. So, in terms of skills, horsemanship, how often does that go up? Every 3 perk points, and then 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, well, not too bad. The better you master that, that's alchemy. Every 4. Horsemanship skill determines how much your horse will shy, how quickly it will get tired, and therefore how long it will be able to gallop. Heavy duty pony, your horse can carry more, but is slower, can't be combined with racehorse. Okay, so I can either have a fast horse or a slow horse, but more capable of carrying things. Dread steed, if your horse is wounded, it will run faster. Oh. I'd rather that not happen. Rider on the storm. Your horse will be extremely skittish in storms, but will shy less in any other weather. Or strong thighs, increase your chance of staying in the saddle if an opponent tries to unhorse you. Okay, we've got actually quite... So I guess it is mounted combat. That is fantastic. I approve. A horse will never throw you outside of combat. A horse won't shy at nearby foes, at least as long as no one hits him. Oh. Okay, well, let's be on our way. Keep it up. We should be able to cover quite a bit of ground once we get to the forest line, so I'm not too worried about the amount of time we're going to be spending. I strongly suspect that we're not going to have to worry at all about it. Wait a second, what's that? Wheel. Okay. Nothing that we need to be too worried about there. Right, we are approaching our destination, I would imagine. Though the marker still seems very, very far away. If only I could read these signposts. That has got to be something that I look into. I'm not sure how important a reading skill would be in this game. I could, I suppose, but no, we won't. But I'm not sure how important the reading skill will be in this game. It'll probably have some connection to various scholarly skills, such as alchemy, I imagine, would benefit from reading, if you could read recipes and the likes. Also dealing with the clergy, being able to read any kind of text. There's almost certainly going to be Latin for the most part. Wow, that was stupendously easy. Hello, here. No, it's fine. Go on, be on your way. Hello. Right. Let's be polite and hop off just outside of their camp. I've discovered a charcoal kiln. Charcoal burner.
My respects to you.
And to you. I'm looking for Ginger.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhof. They call him Ginger.
I know him right enough, but I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there.
I'm not sure about that. I'm going to ask around a little bit more. Charcoal burner. Is there another spokesman? Does each camp have like a leader? Charcoal burner. Maybe they don't actually. See, so it was just a frame. Okay. Okay, so this is much closer to the sort of charcoal kilns that I am familiar with. More apples. Is there not a spokesman around here? Seems like a bit of a bigger camp, this one. No. Okay, well, fair enough. We'll have a look around then. There's an individual heading down this way. Hello.
If you want to ask questions, talk to me and leave the others in peace.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, so you are like a leader of sort. Fair enough.
Good health to you.
And to you. Looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, he'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
I'm not sure about that one, mate. If I find him here, there'll be hell to pay. Our body's witness to a murder. How about some coin? I could go for that. Let's go for this one. Let's use our speechcraft.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Talmberg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Talmberg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you.
Okay, so we may have a slight advantage here then. Fantastic. I'm really glad I'm using my speechcraft a lot. I feel like all that time spent haggling with merchants has started to pay off. Right. Let's get on, Pebbles. I wanted to let the good man there pass by so I didn't bump into him, because Henry is about as subtle as a supernova when it comes to moving around. And, yeah, mountains or men, neither will survive his passing, it seems. Or at least they bemoan it as if they've just been smashed by a landslide at the very least. Not really sure that Henry has that kind of mass, but still, it's best not to be impolite to someone who's just helped us. Come on then, Pebbles, we need to move a little bit faster. Oh, I'm loving this game. After playing this, my urge to play The Witcher is increasing so quickly. Now, which side do we want to be on? Because much like this game, I imagine Witcher is a very, very pretty game as well. I haven't actually played it. I played a little bit of the first game and then got a little bit frustrated by how silly some of the parts were. I'm going to be honest, if someone just recovered from what was, by all intents and purposes, a near-mortal wound, the first thing they do is not test how wild the sex they can have on some random bed. I'm sorry, at that point I was like, okay, this has told me quite a lot about this game. But in retrospect, perhaps I was a little bit hasty in that judgment, and I am a little bit more curious now. Ooh, what's going on down here? Hang on a second. What on earth is happening? What? What? Pebbles? I think there's some scallywaggery afoot here. Oi, what's up? Hang on now, you got a weapon out. Can we talk? Did you just run off a bandit? Well, you don't seem to be perturbed by my presence. So I'm going to take that as that you've got nothing to hide. And see, like I said back in Talmberg, if you are not meant to be somewhere, act as if you are. Because people are looking for someone who seems shifty. If you address the part and you seem confident about being there, many people won't even bother to ask questions because they're looking for someone who doesn't belong there. Yeah, well, what was going on here? I don't know. But maybe just random banditry or brigandry. Very well. We've got another place to be. But as I was saying, I am definitely considering playing other games, other role-playing games like this on the channel, or at least streaming. I enjoy being able to play things on the channel, though, because I have a little bit more control over them. As much as I like streaming, if I'm just doing something that's really grindy, I'm forcing everyone to watch me do it. I like the ability to just go ahead and just cut out areas where I am literally just doing the same thing over and over, or just waiting for a certain thing to happen, or just being able to increase the gamma in post-production. I think it's really, really nice to be able to have those options. Hello, can I talk to you while I'm on horseback? No, but you know what? You're just hunting. Whether you have the rights to hunt in here, not my business. I don't care. Alright, here we are, some more charcoal burners. Let's go and have a chat with you guys. Ooh, whoa. Sorry, Pebbles. Let's go back. I'm not sure if you really want to wade through a stream right now. Not that the other horse minded, by the seams of it. But let's just go across some more solid ground for the time being. I've noticed that a couple of the other YouTubers who are covering this are starting to worry a little bit about the length of the game. I'm not sure. I kind of came into this with eyes wide open. If this is going to be a RPG of worth its salt, it's going to be like 40 hours minimum playtime. So I guess I was kind of prepared for it. Hello, Bran. Oh, actually, I should probably find the Chocolate Burner Twin. You're definitely someone I want to talk to. I should probably find the spokesperson. Yeah, we are. Hello there, my good man.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Indeed. Looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
I could... Oh, actually, I could use that one. Interesting. That one's got a star next to it. Maybe it's just... If I've gathered enough clues, I can just use that. Sure.
I've been to the other camps, and they told me I'd definitely find him here.
How could they know that? They just wanted to get rid of you.
I wouldn't say that. They realised I'm trying to help.
Oh, aye? And how's that?
That boy witnessed a murder and probably killed one of the murderers. I'm sure those cutthroats are already looking for him, and if I could find my way here, so could they.
Okay, that'll give him something
And when
to
they
think about.
do, they won't be asking their questions as nicely as I have.
Ooh,
Aye.
okay.
Well, as it happens, they've already been here. And you're right, they weren't pleasant. It's my duty to protect these men, and I fear I won't be able if that pair come back.
Okay.
Well then, what are we going to do?
We're going to do it my way. First you get rid of those two murdering dogs, and then I'll tell you what I know.
Seems like a fair trade, actually. I could lie. No, I'm not going to lie. I don't know where they are.
But I don't know where to look for them.
Do you?
They're always wandering about here. Their hideout must be somewhere nearby. They came here from the east, across the bridge, threw their weight around, and then went back the same way. And I know of only one place in that direction.
What place is that?
Okay.
There was a camp between here and the charcoal burners in the east. They're most likely there. We'll lead you.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'll do it.
Fair. I'll look for them.
The words of a true man. Once you take care of them, come back and we'll talk.
Okay. So, let's have a look then. Where are they going to be? Just around there. Ooh, that was actually where... Ah, they were bandits. Scoundrels. They were driven off. They might even be wounded. Interesting. Oh, well, Pebbles, I don't really want to take you anywhere that it's going to be dangerous. We haven't had long enough together for me to be certain that you're going to have my back. And that's not a negative. Horses, like most other... I mean, you can go one way or the other. You can train them, which I don't have time to do, and I'm not sure that this game would properly simulate anyway. Or you can friend them, which also I'm not sure that this game would properly simulate, but from what I can tell so far, it has at least some rudimentary loyalty system there. Let's see. I've always... It sounds... It'll be mercenary when I put it the way I'm about to put it, but I've always believed that there's more loyalty in an animal, and for that matter, a person who cares for you as a friend or even something more, than there is in someone who is simply paid to or in some way has been trained to have your best interests in mind. There's a saying that frequently goes through my mind is that, where are they? If your companions fear you or like you, then they'll fight for you. But if they love you, they'll die for you. Not that I would want Pebbles to die, but... let me see. How close are we? We're actually reasonably close. I'm going to leave you somewhere nearby. In fact, Pebbles, let's go back to the crossroads, because I'll easily be able to find you there. I want you to stay just off from the road. Close enough. This will do. Now you hang tight there. I will be back before too long. I'm assuming there's no horse thievery in this game. If there is, I will hunt down whoever steals my horse. And I won't even be remotely dapper about what I do to them once I find them. Right. Let's be careful now. Because it goes both ways. You're friending an animal, the animal is probably friending you back. See, this may be a choice place for me to lay down a cut until I find someone. And that is the thing that I like about YouTube over streaming. Streaming is super convenient, and it actually just feels fun. You just chill out. It's much more like you're just all sat on the couch with your friends, just playing the game, and you just happen to be in the driver's seat for most of it. Your friends are there, just telling you what they think you should do with the puzzles and so on and so forth. And it's really a very different experience to let's playing and recording videos for YouTube, because you are ultimately alone. You're talking to people as if they're there, and then you read the comments, or at least I do, and you kind of get a delayed companionship, but whereas streaming is more of an immediate thing. However, there's more opportunity for quality with YouTube, and that isn't to say that streams are low quality. It's just a different sort. It depends on what you're looking for. Ooh, where is this camp? Camp is over there. Very well. Now I see a person. You know what? I feel like trying something. It's very early in the day, though. See at least one person. Okay. Well, it's a nice little thicket here. Seems like a good place to be. And I'm going to... we're going to try something. And something I'm interested in seeing how this game deals with. First and foremost, no. Secondly, possibly also no. Let me take that off. How noisy are you? Not that noisy, to be perfectly honest. Well, it seems in a way. Definitely need to get rid of you. You're very noisy. These items shouldn't be noisy at all. You're a little bit noisy. You're reasonably noisy too. Let's drop that. The van braces, they are noisy. So off they go as well. Let's see. Only 23 there. Okay, we're reasonably quiet. Now then, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to wait. We could deal with this right now, or we could wait until 10 o'clock. And it's going to be a little while, but I'm going to waste most of the day. But I would like to see how well this game handles this sort of thing. Now, one would assume that if we can catch them unawares, for example, once they've gone to sleep, this is going to make whatever comes next significantly easier for me to deal with. We are going to waste a day doing it, though. My energy is getting really low. I need to sleep, really. I may even... Wow, that... Even thinking about that is pretty bad. Yeah, I might just kill these bandits and then sleep in their bed. And then wake up in the morning, nice and refreshed. Right. I am very sorry for how dark it's going to be. I do need to increase my energy, though. Like, really badly. Oh, damn it. It's not fresh at all anymore. And you're, like, super not fresh, so let's just drop you straight away. Drop you straight away. Dried meat's going to be a little bit of energy there. Sure, okay. I'll eat a couple of these. Get my energy back up very slowly. There we go. All the way up. Just a little bit more. 52. That'll do. You got quite a lot of energy, actually. And schnapps. A lot of energy here, but a super great deal of nourishment. I should have had a look at that first. Oh, well. Too late now. Right, out comes the weapon. Have I drawn my weapon? No, I have not. Could I draw? Oh. I was pressing the wrong button. No, I cannot draw a thing. Most frustrating. There we go. Weapon out. Now then. I will try to adjust the gamma in post-production. As I've said, these are the things that I like about being able to record like this. Oh, thank goodness they've got a light. Now then. Have we got 2 scallywags over here? Appears we may have. Don't worry about me, little hare. I'll try and move around because hares can make a crazy lot of noise if you startle them, or if they're frightened. As my father has described it, sounds like a woman screaming. Hares, when they are actually genuinely frightened, can make a lot of noise. Right then. Thankfully, we do seem to know that this is the bandit camp. Kill the bandits. Well, we don't actually know that, but there's 2 of them here. Oh, shh, 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 shh. That's right. Can I possibly check that chest? Because I'd be able to see if there's any bandit gear in it. But this is the camp that they described. Now, what can I do when I get in close to one of these? Knock out or talk to? Knock out. Go for it. Down you go. Down you go. Quickly. Drop body. Okay, that's fine. The other one noticed? Okay. Talk.
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
No.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger.
Okay, well, you've told me everything I need to know.
Stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
This seems so odd. So odd that you're like, yeah, I'm up and about. And,
I don't know anyone called that.
Why did you knock out my friend?
I'm not
Oh,
even
by the
from
way,
this part
let
of
me
the
ask you a
country.
question.
What a shame. We're worried about him, but we can't seem to find him.
Truly, I haven't seen him. If I were you, I'd ask the charcoal burners.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for your advice.
Right. Well, so I'm just gonna move on. Don't mind me. There's just a body there.
Lost something here?
Well, this just seems really bizarre. Honestly, I'm not even gonna try and make this into anything that isn't. Goodbye. Oh wow, you completely equipped yourself straight away. What kind of shenanigans are that? I disapprove. Oh. There we go. That is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna lay that on. Yeah, I'll give you a mercy killing. I don't want you to suffer, but I'm gonna lay that on the game there. That was just bizarre. That was super bizarre. Super duper bizarre. All right. Well, I've got no reason for you to be alive, and it's gonna be nice and easy now that you're knocked out. There we are. They were bandits, Henry. It's okay. They were bad people. I ain't even getting that. Is this a chest or is it not? Yes, it is a chest. Oh, again, it is not what a man knows. It is what he does with that knowledge. Right, so let's keep this nice and close to that little point there. There we are. And let's see. I'm not really robbing it. Black and white hood. Mercenary's bedfellow. The blade of this short sword, dulled by years of combat, no longer causes much damage, but a well-timed stab of the tempered and still sharp point will catch a lightly armored opponent unawares. I wonder if I can summon Pebbles. Pebbles! Ghost horse. Ghost horse. My lord. Silver ring. A small silver ring and an accessory for townswomen and merchants' wives. Carries a decent price. Steal all. And then, can I get in there? Rob. Steal all. crazy over encumbered. Alright, I would like very much to move a lot of these things. Oh, that's for you, Pebbles. That one goes to you. Let's have a look. I don't strictly need these many bandages, frankly. Minimum agility, 45 stab damage, 45. It actually does better than my current weapon. My current weapon does more blunt damage, but that one actually is a better weapon overall. So yeah, sure, okay. Go in there. Talmberg Crest. The torch can go in there. How many of these have I got? Oh, not that many. That's fine. I'll drop off the hunting arrows. The better hunting arrows. Well, no, I'll keep the better hunting arrows with me. Piercing arrow can go in there, because I've only got one, so there's not too much point in having a lot of them. Villager's Ashbow can stay with. The bludgeon can go away as well. As for armor, yeah, I'm not going to be wearing that over my my mail. That just seems dumb. But let's just have a look at it. I mean, what about charisma? No, what I've got is currently better. No idea. Brays are underhose, usually of linen, although in some cultures they serve also as an outer garment. Regardless, not as good as what I've got. Dark foot wraps and soles, most primitive form of medieval footwear. Don't care for it, we've got some nice items right now anyway. Leather jerkin. Noise conspicuous isn't too bad. Worn by many brigands and footpads, yet this jerkin outlived each and every one of them, as it doesn't offer much protection. Yeah, we'll just drop that off. Now, linen shirt. That might not be too bad. I mean, for skulking around is probably a better one. 963. No, oh, actually, no, it's not. Very well. I'm going to re-equip many of my items. There we go. Patched hose. Oops, that is not quite what I meant to do. Where's that patched hose? Bring that back into my inventory so I can properly compare it. That's versus my tight olive hose. Really low noise. Much lower charisma, though. How heavy is it? I think I might be keeping that one out. Alright, those can go in as well. I mean, my charisma is currently 5. If I wear that, doesn't really affect it, honestly. That will just make me much louder. So I'm going to tuck that away and put it back on my van braces. There we go. This, honestly, I'm going to drop because it's just no good anymore. Right. As for other, we've got plenty of bandages, so I'm going to pop all 5 of those with pebbles. Get rid of the cowhide, the dog skin. Wow, they did a fair bit of looting, actually. Or rather, hunting. Okay. Solid. Good enough. Alright. I'm not going to sleep with a body right next to me. I refuse. Come on then, you. Over here. Where'd the other one go down? Right about there. That's fine. Alright. I'm going to just drop you unceremoniously here. Womp. And then let's go back. I love how they're called suspicious man-at-arms. I'll grab all of that. Let's go and pop this back onto Pebbles. Thinking about it, I should probably also cut a lot of this out as well. Patched hose is 28, 25, 23. 29, 27, 28, but a slightly better charisma, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with the charisma then. So we'll equip that. These can be dropped off, as can this. A long, dark Waffenrock. Drop that off too. I don't really need any of this, so I'm just going to drop all of this in. Ooh, a skull cap. Now that may actually be better than what I've currently got. 6, that's 5. That one is a little bit better for visibility and noise, though. But ultimately, the drop in armor is way too big. Right, as for weapons, I do appear to have pretty much all I need for now. Alright, I'm actually really, really happy with what we've managed to do there. A small armorer's kit? What? How did I get that? Armor repair kit containing a hammer, pliers, and replacement mesh. Can I use this? I can apply it onto one of my armors. Have I got anything that's particularly badly damaged? I mean, I guess my brown hose is kind of messed up, but I think I'll save it for something a little bit better than that. Maybe the padded coif. Yeah, let's actually see how this works then. Have a quick look at it. So, apply to... okay. So, these are the only things that I can realistically use it on. And none of them are particularly good for me to use it. But I wonder if this is going to be using it up. I'm willing to test it out, sure. Let's go on the van braces. Don't have enough skill. Oh, okay. What about this one then? There we are. So it does get massively damaged over time. Okay. Interesting, certainly. Very interesting. But with that, need a snooze at this point. I could have poisoned the pot, really, couldn't I? That would have been an interesting one. What's my nourishment at? 89. We can go with that. Time to sleep. Wake me up if any strangers approach, Babbles. Okay, there we go. A nice sleep after a bit of a squabble, a bit of a fight. And we are fully energized. And also, Pebbles is laden with loot. Okay, we need to head back then. Don't worry, Hare. I'm not here to hunt right now. Well, not for you, anyway. I've already hunted the quarry that I was hunting. Let's see if we can't make some rapid progress down there now. Seems that there's the animals all over the place. And if I really wanted to, I could easily just cook some of the meat. Just hunt, find one of those stew pots, cook it, eat it. It doesn't really matter, I imagine, as long as I'm not trying to sell it. And even if I am trying to sell it, I can probably sell it just about anywhere, really. Right, we could do a little bit of gathering, but they're all just going to decay long before I'm actually anywhere where I can sell it. That is fantastic, I approve. I approve of that detail so mightily. Alright, let's swing through. I hope I am heading in the right direction. I believe I am. And not specifically because of the marker, but just because of the direction that I remember coming from. And the steepness of the incline that I was climbing. There we go, there's the little bridge there. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Pebbles. Right, I have some good news to deliver, my good men. Where would the... Oh, I've discovered a charcoal kiln that I didn't know was here before, apparently. Bear with me. Let's go and have a look. There we are. Spokesman. Oh no, I think I've spoken to the wrong one right at the last moment. And with you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you getting food. I'll just wait for the spokesperson. I talk to you there. There we are.
God be with you, good sir.
And you. I've dealt with the pair.
Taken care of those two cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
I'm just that good, I'm afraid.
So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Ujits, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Okay. Well,
Be
that's...
a bit more careful.
What? You were literally trying to get inside my face when I turned around. I don't know what you're talking about. That is definitely a little bit of an annoyance in this game. Is that the NPCs will just randomly walk to you and then act like you walked into them. Like, I wouldn't even mind if they just randomly walked into me. It's like, oh, okay, fair enough. But then to like, what are you doing, you fool? Get out of my way. Well, in fact, if they'd said just get out of my way, it would still be better than, what are you doing? Acting as if I was the one who walked into them. Scalawags. Right, Pebbles, let's just go cross-country. There we go. Should find our way over here. Those directions were so fantastic. Although he gave me directions to follow paths and such, somehow he managed to convey the exact GPS locations of the hut. It's marvellous. Usually I would go out of my way to follow the directions as given, though. But here we are. Right. Pebbles, where's the front? I guess around here somewhere? There we are, that'll do. Oh, look at all these pretty flowers. Before we pop our head in, we need to gather. Can I get... Oh, don't tell me I can't collect these. Oh, man, they look like foxgloves as well. Oh. Well, I am hugely disappointed. Hugely disappointed. Oh, wow. Hello? Is this not it? I don't want to sleep here. Is this Ginger's area? Ginger may have moved on. I'm not at all certain. Ginger may have just scarpered, to be fair. I should have been much more careful about my approach. Thinking about it. Alright, well. Let's have a look then. Somewhere about here, I'm sure. I've just got to have a proper peek around. Let's see. Ginger! Can I call you? That would be useful. I must confess. Super useful. In fact, maybe I'm going to need to go back and talk to one of the people who brought me up here. Who brought him up here. You know, after I've collected mushrooms. Even though I completely missed my chance to use the mushrooms in the way that I have been collecting them for this whole time. But, well. Well, that is actually a little bit frustrating. Well, I'm going to pick this lock anyway and see what he has about him. Tell me a little bit more about what's going on. Come on, pick the lock. There we go. What is in there? No, just plenty of hides. Keep him warm at night. Alright then, well, is that a seat? No. Can I just wait here a little bit? I might be able to. Just hang tight. Okay, we're going to pass a couple of hours. Not too many, man. 3 hours should be fine. And hopefully, Ginger will have arrived by then. If not, we'll have to check on my quest log and find out if I've missed some important step. There we go. I'm assuming this is the ruined hut that they were talking about, though. I may well have misunderstood the directions, however. There we go. Alright. I'm still seeing no particular Ginger. Nope. Still no Ginger. Damn Dragon Blast. Alright, well, let's have a look then. Ginger in a pickle. Things are getting interesting. I came across some dubious types asking after Ginger. I dealt with the bandits as I was asked. They wouldn't be threatening anyone anymore. I hoped that would satisfy the charcoal burners of my good intentions. The charcoal burners told me Ginger was hiding in a ruined hut to the right of the path from their camp towards Ujits. It shouldn't be too far. Seems Ginger is hiding out in an abandoned hut nearby. I need to go to the right of the northerly path to Ujits and carry on until I reach a pond. From there, there's an old overgrown path that leads straight to Ginger's hideout. I just have to tread carefully. Ginger. Okay, well, Pebbles, let's go back along the route. Retrace our steps and then come back here. We might still find him out and about. And if nothing else, we get to enjoy the ride. Time spent with Pebbles is never time wasted. This is just a clearing, doesn't look so much to be a path of any sort. So let's go back along the way we came. Maybe that's a little bit of an overgrown path just over there, but we'll head on down and just see what we can do. It might simply be that the game did expect me to take the correct path rather than using the quest marker, which is fine. If that's the case, then I just need to go down there and tick the boxes as I ride up here. But yeah, that didn't occur to me, but it could simply be a case that the Ginger is off hunting right now. There we go. And we'll see if that has caused anything to happen, such as triggering any kind of approach by Ginger. Really not sure though. We'll see. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, that is a little bit of a shame. Alright, the last thing we can do then is I'm going to head back up here, just down the path a little ways, and I'm going to wait. Should be up here, should be fine. In sight of the hut, but not so far away. I strongly suspect that he's out hunting, getting some food. I mean, he's going to have something to do in the day. So we'll wait for... might actually stop at 7, rather than waiting all the way until 8. And hopefully that will give us enough time then to find Ginger. There we go. I'm spending a lot of time in this episode just waiting. And again, in the future, I may well cut that out. I'm not sure how many edits I'll lay down in this particular episode, but there we go. It's just doing the last little bit of simulation, it seems. Which gives me plenty of time to take a gigantic swig from my, frankly, criminally enormous cup of tea. It is truly a huge cup, by the way. It was actually sent to me by a dappling. It is enormous. It has fast become my favourite cup, because I can fit more tea in it. I will gather you while I'm here as well. There we go. Right. Are we going to find Ginger here now?
I feel quite hungry.
Ah, okay. Ginger? Well, this is quite troubling. Where on earth is Ginger? Maybe I've probably scared him off. Maybe by coming up here with with pebbles. That's it. I've failed this part of the quest. How awful. How awful that would be. Find Ginger the missing... I think this is a main quest, so I don't believe there's much I can do about it. I need to find them, so... Troubling. The last thing I can think to try is to actually sleep in the hut while I wait. In the meanwhile, though, I am hungry, so let's go ahead and scarf down some more food. There we go. Yeah, I am actually quite hungry after all. Alright then, let's hope that Ginger does show up. Though if Ginger appears and finds me sleeping in the hut, that might scare him off even more, so... I'm not sure this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot, at the very least. Alright. Sure, we'll go 2 hours. And hopefully that is going to settle things. But if this doesn't work, it could be a bug, or it could be my earlier mistake of riding up here has scared Ginger off. In either case, we'll have to wait to find out what kind of solution we can come up with to solve this problem. There we go. I can't see a thing except out there. Let's pull out my torch. Womp. There is no Ginger, no. Well done. Drat down blast. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to call it a day there. I'm really not sure where we can go with this quest. I might go back down and speak with some of the people in the charcoal area, and hopefully they might have a little bit more information to give me, and perhaps they can help me find Ginger that way. But we'll have to see. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, though, and will be joining me for the next. It does seem that stealth kills are a viable option. You've got to obviously be very careful that you that you know that the people you're about to take out are the bad guys, because they're not going to give you the necessary tells, like, trying to kill you first, that you would normally rely on to know, yeah, you're a nasty so-and-so. But, as it happened in this particular instance, it did work out well for us, and the game was really going out of its way to let us know. So, yeah, they're suspicious men-at-arms. Yep. But with that, it's going to be the end of the episode, so I do hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.